I'm recording this after effect. You do get a reward right after you delivered the letter to Steven Mr. Stone gave you. If you head all the way back to the Devon Corp and go see him again, let's go see Mr. Stone. Mr. Stone, you delivered my letter. Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. It should help you, a trainer. We get the EXP share. A Pokemon holding the EXP share will be given some of the EXP points from battle. It will get EXP points even if it didn't actually battle. It is powerful for raising weak, or useful for raising weak Pokemon. Oh, and also if you lead with a EXP holding Pokemon, you will get 75% of the XP when you switch it out. So you can get that reward right after delivering the letter, either before or after the gym leader Brawly. So you can get that whenever is best fit for you. Hello everyone, this is Night Sky and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Emerald. Last time you saw me, we've defeated the gym leader Brawly of Dewford. And we finished delivering that letter to Steven, tasked to us by the president of the Devon Corp, Mr. Stone. And we defeated the trainers here on the beach of Slateport. And now we're gonna check out this seashore house. May hot battles rage on hot sands, a place for hot trainers. Oh, I guess it's not for me. But let's go in here anyways, because this guy, if you talk to him, you're scorching hot. Those battles blaze. I'm more than just satisfied. As thanks for showing me your hot streak, I want you to take these. It's half a dozen bottles of soda pop. And we receive this soda pop. It's a very good healing item here in the beginning of the game. And Super Potion heals for 50. Soda Pops, we got 6 of them. It heals for 60. And we can buy them, and they're really cheap. Much better value than Super Potion. You can only buy them one at a time, but I'm gonna stock up on 10. You know what? That'll be enough for now. I can always go back here if I want more. Route 109, and now we're finally here at Slateport City. Where's the city sign? Is it this? Slateport Market, unique item found nowhere else. Well, this is the market. What do you sell? Welcome, how may I serve you? Oh, he'll sell us dolls. We can't use these yet, but they're for secret bases we can't open up yet. They're kind of expensive too. Oh, and this is the effort ribbon woman. If your Pokemon, your Auron, you have to go for it a little harder. If you do, I'll give your Pokemon something nice. She'll give your Pokemon an effort ribbon if it maxed out on its effort values. That is an intricate mechanic. You may as well find a video on YouTube explaining it all. It's a lot to take in at first, but the person next to him, very fittingly the energy guru, he will sell you vitamins, which will raise the base stat of our particular stat by 10. We can only feed it up to a certain amount. In later generation you can fully EV train with vitamins, but here in the older generation for some reason it's capped. They do little things like that to make it annoying to get viably competitive Pokemon. What are you selling? Oh, look at this. The seaweed you can get around these parts is fresh and full of life. Why it looks like it can even rear up and attack. You mean the tentacle, the jellyfish Pokemon? Shopping where you can breathe the scent of the ocean. Slateport is such a wonderful place. You're blocking our way. Get out of the way, please. And do you know the TM secret power? Oh, this is the TM seller. Our group, we love the TM secret power. One of our members will give it to you. Come back and show me if you get it. We'll accept you as a member and sell you good stuff in secrecy. Oh, we're gonna have to backtrack to him because we'll need to obtain the TM secret power. And you're the last person in the market. Somebody saw that and got the idea of making machines from medicine from berries. Did you know that? To turn berries into medicine, they must be crushed into powder. Did you know that? You seem to have an interest in berries. I've got something good for someone like you. We have obtained the powder jar. I recently had a machine installed at Pokémon Center for crushing berries. The berry crush machines are at the direct corner upstairs. Did you know? Could you make berry powder for me using those machines? I can make you all sorts of medicine if you bring me lots of berry powder. She's an Emerald exclusive NPC. She will she will take the berry powder that you make and turn it into things. The most notable item is 3,000 like berry powder units for PP ups, but there are less tedious ways, single player ways of getting PP ups, and that's the most notable. And what is this? Stern's shipyard. Hey, is this where Captain Stern is? Wanted, a sailor capable of sailing in all currents. Oh, I guess they're hiring. The sea is just so vast. Could the sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? I almost missed this house. This is important. My Pokemon has a hasty nature, has higher speed compared to my other Pokemon. Maybe their nature has something to do with the stats gain of Pokemon. Yep, 10% growth in one stat and minus 10% in another. You're a trainer, aren't you? Since you came to Slateport, you must be going to the battle tent. Oh yeah, that is something we can do. I do plan on showing it off in my playthrough. But let's go to, what is this called? Stern's shipyard. Is this where Captain Stern is? Are you Captain Stern? The season, the weather, where the moon sits in the sky. Those and other conditions make the sea change its expression. That's right, the sea is like a living thing. Oh, he's telling you that the moon's gravitational pull pulls the water in the ocean, making the waves. I get seasick really easily, so I get to help out here instead. Well, you're playing to your strengths. Or you're working around your weaknesses. If this goes here and that goes over there, then where does this thing go? And what about that doohickey? Arg, I can't make heads or tail of this. Hi, I'm Doc. Captain Stern commissioned me to design a ferry. Oh, and that there, are they Devon goods? But, this won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had some work to do. Could I get you to go find Captain Stern and deliver that to him? Oh, he's not here? He went somewhere else? A blueprint of some sort. It's too complicated. And there's a model ship. Maybe it's a prototype. A very tiny prototype. Designing a large ship is more like making a big building than putting together a transportation vehicle. Did you know it's strange that a ship... Or don't you think it's strange that a ship made of heavy iron flats, it floats because of a principle called buoyancy? Very interesting. Never read into like how boats work with buoyancy. But it's nice that they're like getting the gears turning in children's mind. If they even bother to read, no one, let's be honest, no one reads these NPC dialogues. Okay, the Captain Stern is not to the south, let's keep going north. Oh look, all those Team Aqua grunts that were here before, they magically disappeared, or maybe they went inside. The endless sea sustains all life. Oceanic Museum. Welcome to the Oceanic Museum. The entrance fee is 50 Pokédollars. Would you like to enter? Yep. Let's check it out. And why are all these Team Aqua grunts here? I didn't have 50 Pokédollars, so it took a long time getting by the receptionist. Was only 50 Pokédollars. I mean, I'm not gonna poor shame you, but please enjoy yourself. Why is the sea salt so salty? Seawater contains dissolved salt in the form of sodium and chlorine ions. These ions leach out of rocks and are carried out to sea by rain. The concentration of dissolved salt makes the sea salty. Oh, these are like facts, like oceanic facts. Why is seawater blue? Light is composed of many colors. When light passes through water, most kinds of light lose color. However, blue lights retain its color, making the sea appear blue. Which is bigger, the sea or land? The sea covers about 70% of the planet and the rest is land. The sea is therefore more than twice the size of land. Yep, the Earth is 70% water. A fossil with wavy ridges on it. Soil on the ocean floor gets scoured by the tide. If the soil becomes fossilized, it's called a ripple mark. Wow, so many facts here. Oh, and this, is this the little piece of trivia I wanted? The Ferry SS title. A scale replica of the ship under construction at Stern's shipyard. No, it's a replica of, yeah, it's a prototype. What is this? The SS Anne, this is what I was thinking about. A replica of the luxury liner that circles the globe. It is the same SS Anne that you ride in the Kanto region, that luxury ship. Yes, if you're looking for Stern, that would be me. Oh, finally, there you are. Ah, those must be the parts I ordered from Mr. Stone of Devon. Thank you, that's great. We can prepare for expedition now. Uh-oh. That is bad guy music. Hehe, hold it, we'll take those parts. What? Who are you people? We're Team Aqua, our boss wants those parts. Shut your yap and fork 'em over. Not on our watch. Team Aqua are gonna... Aqua Grunt's sending out Carvana, that is a new Pokemon. Oh. We didn't heal Titan, whoops. And Titan's a physical attacker. Carvana is like very frail, but it does have the ability Rough Skin. So if you hit it with a physical move, we'll take damage, and we flinched. Great. Rosetta's weak to Crunch. Kyo, I don't think this thing has a water gun. It is water and dark type, so we can double kick it for super effective damage. Oh, and each hit of double kick will give us rough skin damage. It's a good thing we only killed it in one double kick. Or half a double kick. Oh wow, a kid beat me! Thank you for your money. Oh man, what a disaster, the boss is going to be furious. Sniveling wimp, let me take care of this. What are you gonna have, a tougher Pokemon? English needs to be revamped entirely. Too many useless letters and rules. We got 280 for winning. Now what? If we don't get the parts, we're in for it. Arg, I don't count on being meddled with by some meddling kid. Or you didn't count on. Yo, this guy's a beard, he must be important. I came to see what was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you, simps, are held up by a mere child? Wait a minute. Bro, this game used the word simp decades before it was popular. A Pokémon Emerald predicted the future. We are Team Aqua and we love the sea. And I am Team Aqua's leader, Archie. What makes you interfere with us? No, you can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. Pokemon, people, all life depend on the sea. So Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn you, don't ever consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly. And don't you forget it! Goodbye! Okay, you're Jason. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh yes, I almost forgot that you even bought the parts from Devon. We finally handed over the Devon goods. We had to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again, but now I've got to go. Feel free to wander around and check out our facilities though. Oh, thank you for the heal. I forgot to do that. And now, let's go into options, tech speed, battle scene, battle style on set. Oh, and a little known fact about this museum, the Oceanic Museum was built by Captain Stern to teach the citizens about the ocean and ocean floor. And if you don't have the 50 Poké Dollars for the receptionist's entrance fee, she will say, "Oh, you're with that group that went earlier? You're the only one who's late. You better go catch up to them." Oh, and that luxury cruise liner SS Anne is stopped by annually in Vermilion City, Kanto. And you, why are you late for your friends? Aye, what are you doing here? I'm the Team Aqua member you thumped before, remember? Which one? There were two of you. Oh, back in Rusturf Tunnel. I remember you. You were guarding the Pico. Here, take this. You have to forgive me. TM46? What is this TM? Better be good. That TM, it suits you more than it does me. Hope I never see you again. Wahaha. TM46 Thief. It's an okay TM. It's mostly for farming held items off wild Pokemon. You can train a Mightyena or Lombre to a very late level if you ever lose it and don't want to glitch it back in. Hey, it's you, Scott. Huh? I'm sure I met you somewhere before. Have I introduced myself to you? If not, my name's Scott. I just saw Team Aqua run away from here, like they were stung. Let me guess, you drove them away? Maybe, just maybe, this trainer. Alright, I think you're going to become a good friend? So let's register each other in our Pokénaps. Why do you think that? Just cause, are you trying to get some second-hand clout from our good trainer fame? I do want to keep an eye on the talents of other people too, so I'll be off to roam other towns a bit more. Be seeing you, Jason. Whatever, dude. When I was a child, I visited the museum often. I used to dream about the mysteries of the sea after seeing the exhibits. Stern, the fellow who built the museum, also happens to be the leader of an undersea exploration team, so everyone calls him Captain Stern. Oh, so he's an engineer and a captain? That's pretty cool. Oh, the Name Raiders house, a Pokemon names rated. This is where you go to change the nickname of your Pokemon. Your original trainer ID and secret ID of the Pokemon has to match yours in order to nickname them though. Which is a fancy way of saying it has to be exactly your Pokemon from your save file. Titan is it? That's quite a fine name you bestowed. But what do you say if I were to suggest a slightly better name? No! We don't have any Pokemon we want to change the nickname of. RJ, what did you pick up? Item, take, potion from RJ. And I just realized our RJ is female, while the main protagonist in Over the Hedge is a male. But it's whatever. RJ already has too much sentimental value. And I also been thinking about this, I kinda want to give Titan the Quick Claw to make up for its speed. There's not a whole lot of, like, super good held items in this game, but the Quick Claw is pretty underrated one for its slow Pokemon. Titan's been given the Quick Claw to hold. Let's continue on. Oh, let's check out this tent. What? Bro, you just shoved this out of the way, Scott. Oh hey, if it isn't Jason. Jason, let me guess. You're going to take the Battle Tent Challenge? I was gonna check it out till you shoved me. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really great idea. After all, a tough trainer is the perfect fit for the Battle Tent. Give it your best effort. Battle Tent Slateport site. Find it, the ultimate Pokemon. Do you give anything? Hear me out, like, hey, so like, total bummer. Hey, like you, zip it, you know, take this. Oh, we got a TM. What is it? It's Torment. It won't let the other guy use the same move twice in a row. Oh, that'll be useful for... Man, the only thing I could see it be useful for is like Ice Beam. I don't really like bug Pokemon, but maybe I'll try using some for a change of pace. Yeah, I think it'll be good for Shift Tree. the grass and dark type Pokemon in case you get hit with an ice beam. It will no longer be able to use it again. Would it be nice if they had more of a selection? What is this? Welcome to the battle tent. I am your guide to the Battle Swamp tournament. Would you like to take on the Battle Swamp challenge? I need to save data, is that okay? Sure, I don't remember exactly, or I don't remember at all, because I always skip the battle tents in my playthroughs, but I want to give them a shot during my run. What are the rules here? We will hold your Pokemon for safekeeping. You may then choose from our selection of Pokemon. Oh, so like the Battle Factory. We'll choose Golbat because Golbat is fast. Oh, we can also see the summary. Timid, Astonish, and Gust. Let's rent this one. Swallow, Impish, Yawn Sludge, Encore Pound. That's a good moveset. Seedot, nah, not really. Plusle? I could see myself using the Plusle. Magikarp, what does a Magikarp have? Adamant, Tackle, Flail, and Splash. Rest, Sleep, Talk, Howl, Body Slam. Oh, that is a good move. Great move, actually. It's gonna be between the Plusle and the Swalot. We already have a poison type. Let's choose the Plusle. I'll probably fast forward this because it's gonna be a few battles. So I'll be right back. I'll probably time lapse this. We won 3 straight matches. What is our reward? Oh, he'll save our results. We are awarded a full heal. Oh, well, that's what we get for our trouble. The Battle Tent is a facility where you select 3 Pokemon from a random list of 6. They're all level 30 and you'll face 3 trainers, and after defeating each one, you may trade one for one of the opponents. But we are not given the summary screen for Pokemon that we are looking to switch out. We have to rely on our experience of battling them. And for winning 3 battles, we get the full heal. So we are now done with this facility. There's one more NPC building I want to find. Not this, it's the Slateport Harbor. The ferry SS title is under construction in the shipyard. Service is scheduled to begin shortly. Let's check it out. Oh, the ship isn't here. I beg your pardon, you're looking for a ship? I'm sorry, the ferry service isn't available at present. There's nothing here. This is where this ship will be once Captain Stern finishes it. Oh, and here's the city slogan. Slateport City, the port where people and Pokemon cross paths. Well, I can't find an NPC house, but there is something I recommend you get here in the Pokemart in Slateport. We also got the ability to buy Great Balls, but we want one of these, a Harbor Mill. Only 50 Pokédollars. We're gonna need this for the next town over. Because we're gonna trade it to someone. Let's get out of here, and where are we now? Route 110. Oh, there is a popular new team member a lot of people can catch here, and it's very useful. And I'll go over it in the voiceover. Actually, will something happen if we... Yeah. It's Professor Birch. We haven't seen him in a while. Oh, Jason, imagine seeing you here. And where might maybe? I don't know. Oh, I see. You two are running separately. Well, that's fine. Oh yes, I heard that your Pokénav had the match call system installed. Well then, I should register you in my Pokénav as well. That way, even when we're apart, I can rate your Pokédex anytime. Jason, keep an eye out for me. Well, I had better get going. See you again, Jason. Let's go call him. Match call. Professor Birch. Jason, are you curious about how your Pokédex is coming along? So you've seen 33 Pokemon and you've caught 8. Go into grassy areas more and look for Pokemon more carefully. Oh. What about Dad? Let's call our dad. Not check on him. Hey, little by little, but also very surely, you're getting tougher, Jason. He's acknowledging us. The stronger you get, the farther and higher you'll soar from Mother and me. This feeling is hard to explain. Maybe he's just not a feelings person, but our dad finally noticed that we're getting stronger and we have a double battle here. Who's in front? Titan and Rosetta. Rosetta is getting close-ish to evolving. I will turn off my mic and go over the new Pokemon you can find here. Here on Route 10, we can encounter a new Pokemon, Electrike. It is mono-electric with the ability Static or Lightning Rod. Very annoying to face in the wild because of its static ability, and it learns Thunder Wave pretty early. But if you do decide to use this on your team, make sure it has Static. It evolves into Manectric at level 26, still a mono-electric type, and a very good one at that. It's fairly frail, and you do have to use a Thunderbolt TM. It's a fast user of Thunder Wave, and that's always helpful to have. It does outclass Raichu because Raichu is also frail, but Manectric has better offensive stats and you get it much earlier in the game. I'm not going to use it on my team. Many consider the one I might use the best electric type. We'll see if I'll change my mind after recording this bio. And the most important one, Oddish. Oddish, Oddish, Oddish. You are an RNG manipulator's best friend. This is the first time we can get Oddish, and why do I say? And it gets the move Sweet Scent at level 7. And Sweet Scent is a move that forces a wild encounter where one is possible. And because Pokemon Emerald always has an RNG seed of 0 when you soft reset, you can get desired Pokemon and PIDs using Sweet Scent. As for Oddish itself, I like this thing more than most people. It gets Sleep Powder at level 18, as well as Stun Spore and Poison Powder. It evolves into Gloom at level 21. It doesn't learn a ton of useful moves on level up other than Acid at 24. When you expose Gloom to a Leaf Stone, it evolves into Vileplume. Very good user of Sun. When Chlorophyll is active, it doubles Vileplume's speed, and also it won't require a charge up turn for the move Solar Beam if you decide to give it a TM for it. And it also gets Stab Sludge Bomb via TM if you're facing a Pokemon that happens to resist Grass. It gets much better in the later generations, but in Generation 3 I still think it's a very good Pokemon if you have a team that's based around Sun. Vileplume's also one of my favorite Grass type Pokemon, and I have used it in a previous playthrough. If you give Gloom a Sunstone, it has another evolution in Blossom. It sheds the Poison type, and swaps its special attack and special defense. The only benefit to Blossom is it learns Solar Beam naturally, but you can just buy it as a TM later on. And you don't get Stab Sludge Bomb anymore. However, Blossom is better than Vileplume in that is not weak to Psychic, so if you want a grass type that's not weak to Psychic, I would recommend Blossom. The next two Pokemon are the start of a trend called Pikachu clones, where each generation has a new electric mouse looking like Pikachu. The more common one you'll find 15% of the time is Minun. It's mono-electric with the ability Minus, increasing its special attack 50% when it enters a double battle with a Pokemon with the ability Plus. Which brings me into the more rarer 2% encounter, Plusle with the ability Plus, identical to the ability Minus, but it gets buffed with a Pokemon with Minus. You'll see them use Helping Hand a lot. It's a priority move that raises your teammate's damage by 50% for the turn. It can only be used in doubles because of this. I mean, they're not meant to be used as serious team members because 405 base stat total, like, come on. They're identical, except Plusle has 85 special attack and 75 special defense, while Minun's are reversed, 75 special attack and 85 special defense. They're pretty weak and their abilities are incredibly niche. I like them, but I can see why people don't. They have a heavy resemblance to Pikachu. Unfortunately, Plusle is hard to get in this game because the only other way to obtain one if you don't catch one here is an in-game trade for a 1% encounter Pokemon, much later. The last new Pokemon I'm going to mention in this route is Sculpin, a new poison type Pokemon that is encountered 50% of the time. It's only found on this route. It plays a defensive role. It learns Yawn right at level 6, and the move Sludge at level 14, a 65 power stab poison move. It evolves into Swallow at level 26. It learns the move Body Slam, a reliable normal type move that has a 30% chance to paralyze, and it even learns Toxic via level up pretty early on at level 31. Weezing is better at taking hits, and Muck is better at offense, but Gulpin can spread status like no one else. If it can't Toxic you, it can Fish to paralyze with Body Slam. If a Pokemon has Static, it can put you to sleep. The only problem is it can't do much against Rock and Steels. There are much better poison types in my opinion, but I think it's underrated. It has its very appealing traits in status infliction. I think I'm gonna end off the episode here. We've gone a little bit done, not too much, but there is this trick house that I want to show off next time, as well as go through the rest of... is this Route 110? Yeah, Route 110. So that's going to be it from me. Thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be continuing on to Route 103 and checking out this little trick house. So I'll see you all in the meantime.